Is there anything you can tell me about Gary's home life? Maybe anything that he may have mentioned to you as a teacher? I know.
Well, I know Bessie was a firm disciplinarian. Firm. She was active at St. James Episcopal Church for many years. Then she fell ill. She contracted, I don't know, polio or something. And so then Morris had to take care of her.
Yeah.
But she obviously brought up a boy because he was a hero.
Of course. We always need to remember our soldiers.
Yep.
Anything about his sister? Gary's sister?
Oh, Michelle, yeah, she moved off to Ohio, got married, had some kids. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, you made me a psychology check there.
I made that.
Yeah, he seems to be uncomfortable talking about that for some reason.
Ask him about Mary as a student, because he just told me her.
Michelle?
Michelle.
She was a good student. She was on Pet Squad.
Pet Squad, huh?
Yep.
You mentioned before that Gary was a very athletic student. He was very active. Does he have a coach that maybe?
I don't know. I don't think he actually. He didn't do much like big sports and stuff like that. He was just
well-rounded student.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah. If you want to try to push this guy for more information, you can also try making a persuade check against him.
I would like to try to make a
persuade
check against him. I missed it.
Okay, so he's clamming up a little bit about that. Yeah, he kind of claims up about Gary in sports and that kind of thing.
Well, thank you for your time, sir.
Oh, you're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too.
Okay.
Okay. All right, you two guys still have time during the day. Do you want to do something?
Go to speakeasy, fine.
Give me a luck check.
Both?
Whoever's got the lowest luck, it'll be a group luck check for the two of you.
The lowest luck? 55 is the lowest?
Alright, I still.
Kyle has shiny dice too.
Made it.
Made it? Yeah, you do. You find there's a little speakeasy in the back alley. It's pretty small, but they sell beer and gin. That's pretty much it.
Beer and gin.
They don't have any Canadian whiskey, anything like that.
Alright. Can he come in?
Yeah, he has money. You got money, boy?
Uh-huh.
All right, come on in.
I'm his money.
Okay. You guys are in. You can get beer
I like to
or
take care
gin.
of my people.
They don't have any food. They just have liquor. And lots of cigarettes.
Oh, that's fine by me.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna look for some half drunk, about the point where they're talkative but they're not falling over.
It's like early afternoon, so nobody in here is really very drunk.
No one?
No, there's not a whole lot of people in here. It's during the day.
What day is it?
Today's Wednesday.
Wednesday?
The 10th. Yes, Wednesday. Middle of the week, middle of the day.
I guess I'll talk to the bartender then.
Okay. Yeah, what do you have? Beer or gin?
Beer.
Now, Joe,
Puts it in
you
front of
know
you.
better. Ladies first.
He grabs it out of your hand and drinks it down.
And that's the only one you get. I'll take some gin, please.
Okay, he brings you it's a little glass of gin.
A tonic. And a lime. I'm just kidding.
He pours some tap water into it to get it to It's a not doing very well speakeasy in a small town, in a large town / small city. So
Okay.
it's not fancy. It's for people to come in and drink some illegal hooch, and that's about it.
Okay.
You want another?
I'm alright, thank you. I was wondering a little bit about... No, I said you only get the one. I'm not paying for that.
Then get out!
No.
I wasn't asking you. You got a nickel, fella, for that beer? For the second one? There you go.
Did you just fling it at him?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I'm not paying for that one then.
you flick him another nickel?
Oh my gosh.
Down two, but I'm letting this one
Okay.
sit.
Okay, that's all I was like, stop. Is there anyone sitting in here at all besides us? I'm not going to touch this question, I don't like.
You don't like anybody.
I know. I said no, and he did it anyways, which I didn't know why.
No, there's nobody else in the bar at the moment.
Joe hasn't had beer in a while, so he really wants some.
It's good. I mean, it's somewhat cool and tasty. It's got a bit of a kick, actually. It's got a little bit of a tang to the end of it.
Were you ever,
The gin's pretty good, too, but you're guessing they probably make it here.
do you believe in, what's your name again, sir?
Ed.
Well, Mr. Ed, do you believe in ghostly things and paranormal stuff?
Nope.
Afraid not.
I just
that
swing.
makes it perfect for me. Because, see, I have these friends say they wanted me to come up and so they could tell me all about these ghost stories about the lighthouse. What do you think is really going on over there? You think something's...
The lighthouse? What? All the lighthouse keepers got scared off. It's probably the wind.
Would you work there?
You know, they also
No.
tried to make me believe that there was some, like, sea creature out in the lake, ocean?
It's on the ocean.
Out in the ocean, and,
Yeah, there's a monster out there, they say.
no, so you never seen anything?
No, I'm not a fisherman. I don't even like fish. I'm serving swill to a bunch of drunks every day. Look at my life. It's great.
Well, at least you get the alcohol for free, right?
Maybe.
So, there is a monster out there, you think? Or do you think people are out there?
People have said there's a monster. It's out there. It swims around. Some are blaming it for Jesse Holland. His boat went missing. And his body washed up. That was back in 19. His boat was abandoned. It was anchored off Plum Island. And then a few days later, his body washed up on Bluff Point, about 4 miles southeast of here. It was listed as a shark attack.
So his body was bit?
It was torn to pieces, yeah.
Goodness.
So I'm sure they're thinking that monster out there, the moray deep monster, whatever the hell they're calling it.
Oh, of course they want to make you think something. You bring in more tourists, get more money for the town, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it was anchored, you said, the boat?
Mm-hmm.
The boat?
That's what I said. It was anchored off Plum Island.
Off of Plum Island?
About a mile south of Plum Island. He washed up in bits and pieces. Chunks. Kyle, make me a con times 5.
Oh God, con.
Is your con not very good?
No, it's horrible.
Oh, the beer tastes so good. I forgot about
Oh God, 99.
99? Okay.
Oh.
The beer's going right to your head. You didn't have any lunch, so you're suddenly it's hitting you really hard those first 2 beers.
I believe in it. Amongst the abyss out there.
Probably just
Well,
bull
you
sharks.
know, them boys, they believe anything you tell them.
What do you mean, them boys?
I wouldn't know. You're
I'm
nursing that
I'm
third
playing
drink,
to
right, Kyle?
the time. I'm not trying to be
You're nursing that
racist.
third drink, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good.
I'm not trying to be racist.
You can be as if you're playing in character.
That's what I mean. Like, well, I like him though.
That's fine.
He didn't like the cop guy, and he made him pay for a night, and that made me giggle inside.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, unfortunate for him. Well, thank you, sir, for the gin water. You have a pleasant evening.
Did you drink it?
Like a sip.
Okay. Yeah, it cost you like 15 cents for the gin.
Okay, then
The
maybe
beers
I
were a
finished
nickel, huh?
it. So maybe I finished it.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just telling you that's what he would have asked you.
So
for
did I
the
give
gin.
you 20 cents?
Yeah, you gave him 20 cents.
You owe him
He already
that.
paid. No, he paid it. He already paid.
Both times?
You flipped him 2 nickels.
That's right. Well, let's go,
And then you
Jared.
finish your beer. Wow. Maybe another con times 5.
Oh my God. 48.
Is that a success?
Still over.
It's
Way
over.
over.
Still over. You feel really drunk. You can pretty cover it up partially, but your character, it's going right to your head. Maybe if you get some food in you. Okay.
3 o'clock.
It's earlier for them. It was closer to 1 o'clock in the afternoon when they actually went to the speakeasy.
Let's go tell the others what we
Okay,
Let's get
so
you back to the hotel.
is there anything else anybody
Someone
wants to
needs a
do
vacuum.
before, like, say, meeting up for dinner time that night at the hotel?
Today's a Wednesday, right?
Yes, today's Wednesday.
Did they have a Wednesday night service at St. James Episcopal?
Probably not. I don't believe they had Wednesday services very common in the 20s, especially
Okay.
for Episcopal churches. But the church would be open if you want to go over there for some reason.
Yeah, I want to ask about the Fitch's wife.
Okay. Reverend Julian Ruggles.
Ruggles.
Yep, that's the name of the priest there. Minister.
Reverend Ruggles.
Yes. Reverend Ruggles. There he is.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing glasses. He's middle-aged. Has a boyish face.
You'll like that.
You find that when you talk to him, you find he's been here since 1912.
Okay. So,
Yeah, he's been here since 1912.
okay.
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
Mr. Reverend.
Say Reverend Ruggles.
I don't want to say Reverend.
Say Reverend Ruggles.
Reverend Ruggles. Stop. My name is Officer Sherman. I'm making clear that I'm like a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
I've been compiling a report on the lighthouse.
Oh yes.
And I just was wondering what you know about Miles Fitch's wife.
Well, she died before I started working here. I've only been here since 1912. I understood that the Fitches attended services here before my time. And that I believe, from what I could understand from Reverend Alderman, who was here until I started, that she was from New England somewhere. I really didn't know the Fitches at all.
Okay. You mentioned Reverend Alderman. Do you think he would know anything?
Well, he has been transferred to Boston.
Okay.
Yes, so I took over for him when he left in 1912. I'm sorry, that's my mistake. He says Reverend Alderman actually died in 1914. He was 18 years old and he's heart gave out.
Okay. Is there anyone in the congregation I might speak with that knows anything more about the laws?
There might be, but you would have to find some of the older people. From what I understand, Harrison Vanderhoff knew them fairly well, but that was before my time, so I'm only telling you what I've heard from rumors.
Do you know where Mr. Vanderhoff might either reside or?
Well, he owns a shop downtown. He's a shopkeeper, and then he a general store downtown, and then he also has he would deliver. From what I understand, he delivered goods to He delivers goods to the lighthouse. He has a launch, a boat. I believe he's actually taking. Are you one of the people who are here to look into? He's actually taking. He'll be taking you out there in a couple of days. Or he'll be taking you out there. He doesn't know when. So he just. I believe he'll be taking you out there to examine the lighthouse when you're ready. I say.
Fantastic.
I suppose.
Well, thank you for your information and thank you for your time.
You're very welcome. Very welcome.
Okay. Now what time is it? What time of day is it right now?
You could probably go talk. If you want to go talk to Vanderhoff, you could probably talk to him before dinner time.
Okay. I would like to go talk to Vanderhoff.
Okay. He is an older gentleman. Kind of rough looking. Mustache. He says, "Yeah, can I help you?"
Hello, Mr. Vanderhoff. My name is Officer Sherman. I'm part of the crew you're taking over to investigate the lighthouse.
Yeah.
I understand that you've been delivering supplies to the keepers for several years.
Yeah. I delivered to Morris Fitch, and I delivered to the other 3 men that took over after his unfortunate death. Yeah.
I was wondering what you.
We won't be leaving until Wednesday. Till
Friday.
Friday. Till Friday. That's right. Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering if there was anything you might be able to tell me about the Fitches. Anything strange or?
Well, I don't like to speak ill of the dead. you know. So
I understand.
and Gary Fitch was a good boy. Poor old Morris Fitch. Poor old man out there all alone. His son died in the war. The daughter hasn't so much as spoken to him for 10 years.
Yeah.
And then his wife just up and dying apparently on him.
Do you know how she passed?
No one knows how she passed. No, she had the family doctor occasionally worked in a well, he obviously saw her before she passed at some point, and she had some kind of a debilitating disease before back in 1908, I believe, is when she contracted that. And that was when Morris stopped coming to the mainland.
I see. You mentioned the family doctor.
Yeah.
Who might the family doctor have been?
That would have been Dr. Pell, Dr. Davis Pell.
Okay. Have you, just on a similar note, have you seen anything strange in the harbor lately? There's been reports of, quote, sea monsters.
No, I have not seen anything out of the ordinary out there. But I haven't had to deliver out there to the lighthouse for some time now.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So now,
Okay.
I go back to the...
Okay, you guys can all meet for dinner that night. And tell each other whatever you want. You're probably sobered up by then. Yay!
Yay! Not drunk.
Poor Kaitlyn, so sleepy.
My character didn't really do anything. She sat in the library all day.
True.
And
You
it was
found out a lot of
exhausting.
information though. You found out a ton of information.
Yeah.
All right. Now, so I learned some interesting things today.
So,
Oh, well, we went all the way out to where was it?
Groton.
Groton.
I'm not paying for that, am I?
It was a nickel.
Still.
Don't worry. I appreciate you paying for my 2 nights here at the hotel. So yes, we went out to Groton, and one of the most interesting things that I learned today is do not let this man drink. He cannot hold his water.
A little sickly.
I'm good.
Yeah, he had some bad milk, so do not let him near there. I think he is lactose intolerant.
I'm good.
I forgot. He was like, out of character to say.
I noticed.
No, but
You really do.
we went and talked with Alan
Alright.
Metcalf, who used to work in the lighthouse. I don't believe I remember what year it was that he worked there, but he did not want to say a word. Anytime I tried to talk to him about it, he just clammed right up.
Bucket clam.
He said that the reason why he left the job was because he was lonely there and a bachelor and living by himself. But that hasn't changed at all, so I don't know that that would be the real reason, especially since I went to a local shop and the man there said that he was scared of the ghosts in the lighthouse, which we already know about. So that was not very useful. But also there's, I was told about the monster. There was a man who named Jesse Holland, and his boat was anchored in Plum Island in 2019. Like, was that how many years ago?
1919.
Oh,
1919.
7 years ago.
All right, 7 years ago, and it was anchored, and his body, his boat disappeared, and his body washed up at Bluff Point, like in pieces. They said it was a shark attack, but other people insist it's this monster. That's all I've got.
That might be worth discussing.
We said there were bull sharks in the water, right?
Mm-hmm. You heard that.
We may want to consult the coroner's office to get a report at some point to see what happened with that corpse.
Next one.
you like to discuss, or should I go first?
I found death certificates. Interesting thing. That guy's wife. No death certificate.
She doesn't have one, or it's gone missing.
It wasn't where it was supposed to be, Caitlin. And we searched for it.
So I never found it.
Yeah.
That's
There's no
Well,
death
it just
certificate. And
wasn't-
you looked pretty. You looked extensively.
I looked all over and it just wasn't there. So I actually
Well, are we
don't
sure
know.
she died?
I don't know.
I've talked with multiple sources that have confirmed her death, but so the fact that she doesn't have a death certificate strikes me as particularly odd.
All death certificates are signed by the same guy. I assume it was like their favorite doctor or something.
Family doctor, maybe?
Dr. Pell.
Doctor.
Yep, that's the guy. That and there's just been a long string of people constantly getting scared off by that lighthouse. So, nothing new there.
Well, if anyone wants to try and talk to Alan, what's his face? I don't know if Joe made him nervous or if I just didn't have my womanly ways that would convince him. Maybe he doesn't prefer that. But if anyone wants to talk to him, I know he has information he's not sharing with me.
It is a bit of both.
I looked in a little bit the history of the island, and before the lighthouse was there was nothing weird ever went on, nothing strange.
So you're saying the construction of the lighthouse may have something to do with these happenings?
Do you want to?
Well, it has nothing to do with the island itself, nothing to
Okay.
do with the land. So there wouldn't be any animals on the land causing this. It is just specifically the lighthouse. Whatever it is.
So that's where the lighthouse is on that island.
Little Fisher's Island.
Are there any animals on that
No,
island?
it's on Lonely Point, isn't
Lonely
it?
Point.
Oh.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure that I was trying to figure out which one it was, but it's Lonely Point, which is, and you find out it's a tiny little island too, 2 miles by half a mile. So
Teeny tiny. And you said that the natives who
Yes.
were there before never really went there and didn't.
correct. Nobody lived there. None of the Pequot, Pequot.
Pretty much the
Nor were there
first-
any legends that you found that concerned the island at all.
Pretty much the only stuff that's ever gone on with Lonely Point is that lighthouse, and then just all the people leaving.
Well, I confronted Gary's teachers, two of his, I would call them the two of the people at the high school that have taught him the most, Clara Surrey and Vernon Laws. And they pretty much told me exactly what the locals said, except Vernon did mention that Finch's wife attended, or the family attended St. James Episcopal. So I decided to follow that up, and I went and talked with Reverend Ruggles. Bad name. So I went and talked with Reverend
I
Ruggles.
didn't make up this scenario.
And he was the Reverend after their time, but he did point me in the direction of Mr. Harrison Vanderhoff. And Harrison informed me that Harrison is the person who delivers supplies to the island. He'll be the one who's taking this out on Friday. But Harrison also informed me of Dr. Davis Pell, that he was their family doctor.
Name dropping.
Yeah, and so I saw a lot of people today. So I definitely think that it would be good to talk to Davis Pell before we leave and see what we can
Can
find
you
out.
figure out where he is?
Yes.
Well, you said you talked with Gary's teachers, and they said what everyone else said that you said was lying. So
Yeah,
they must have been lying as well.
Yeah, more than likely. They seemed kind of shut off a little bit, and they wouldn't give up too much information. Mostly, it was just.
I just don't know why they would say he was good in sports if he wasn't good in sports.
Probably
Town
just
hero.
don't wanna be
Town hero.
ashamed.
Yeah. He was. Vanderhoff made a good point. You don't want to insult the dead. Or you don't want to disgrace the dead, the name of the dead, or something. So,
Wow, what do they care?
good point.
If you want to push people, you can try to use the persuade skill too, guys. If you want to try to push people to give you information that they seem to really like. Uh-oh. From the
So
black
I have
guy.
fast
Tell me
talk.
what you know! Tell me what you know!
I have fast talk, but that's it.
That was next door.
Oh, okay.
Where's the Joker? Sleeping.
I have really high persuade.
What's your
Do it.
How high's yours?
Is
Nice.
it? Wow.
75.
The one people have been talking to
Oh.
people. Nice.
We got a
Well, I
Never
asked
let her
Joe.
talk to anybody.
I asked Joe
Joe
Can I
wanted
ask
to
you a
get
question?
drunk.
No, she's not gonna ask you a question.
before
Joe wanted to get drunk.
when we were in
You
Europe.
did mention the speakeasy like right out the gate, and then you're like, let's go talk to this guy. Okay.
So
Is there anything you guys want to do that evening? Besides anything out of the ordinary, or talk to any people, or try to find anybody? Yeah, you guys have, the waiter who serves you, when he gives you your food, you get one of, you know, he's one of the black guys. You get your food and goes, there you go, sir, hope everything is to your liking. And he's like, and then he kind of walks away, you know?
Because I'm working with
You're on the
white
other
people
side,
now.
yeah, you're working with the white people now, so. And you're sitting and eating meals with them, which is out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
It does get a few stares. What were you saying, Nissa?
oh, after dinner I'm going to go back to the speakeasy, but
Okay.
and hope there's more people there. But
Give me a luck check.
Are we eating right now?
You guys have had dinner.
critical success.
What'd you roll?
5.
Wow. Yeah, there's a bunch of people there.
Alright, I'm gonna look for that target audience I was looking for earlier.
I'd like to stay for a while.
Wait, where'd she go?
She went off to speak. She didn't say. She just left.
Ah.
Yeah.
She didn't tell me that she told you guys where she was going. I asked if there was anything you guys wanted to do that night. Nissa said she was going to go back to Speakeasy, but she didn't mention she said anything to
She
me.
snuck out.
Well, I mean, after
You just
dinner,
left.
I don't want him to know because I already almost spilled beans there.
Well, she just left, so we'll deal with you in a
Gonna
minute.
do
Nissa,
some
do you
more.
guys want to do anything that evening?
I'm sleeping.
Okay.
My character's done.
Okay.
I'm good.
Make me another luck check, Nissa, see if you can find your target.
Critical success. 2.
What'd you roll? 2. Wow.
2.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a man who gets pretty wasted that night, drinking a lot of gin. Middle-aged man. And you can go chat with him if you want.
Alright, I want.
What is your persuade?
15%.
Should roll Joe.
I
Sure,
have
Joe.
fast talk.
I'll let you use fast talk for this. Because he's drunk and you just want to get him open his mouth for a little bit.
I mean, I only have 20 in it, but
I'll
That's
let you
5
double that because he's
he's
drunk.
so drunk.
He's drunk.
Wasted.
Which drink?
I'm drinking gin. It's gin. That's the guy. He looks like he's some kind of a worker.
Oh, see
I'm
it?
drinking gin. You got gin?
No, but I'll let you get me a gin. That's the way they used to work back in the 20s, right? Like, they would...
You could try. You're trying to get information from him, though.
That's true.
Hey, tell me what you
Unless
know.
you're gonna
And
like-
buy me a drink.
Yeah.
And take me out to dinner tomorrow.
That's true. Well, sometimes...
I want to see Joe do that.
Hold on.
Uh,
No, he's like, what?
I'm sorry, I meant to say, I'll get you
I'm unhappily married, I'll have you know.
Well, I am
I
happily
don't
single.
buy women drinks.
Did you say you're unhappily married?
No, I'm married.
Would you like a drink?
I would like 2 drinks.
Well, we'll start with 1, and I'll get 1 for me, and that's 2, so.
Oh, that's 2. Yeah, he's pretty trashed.
Yeah. I'll ask. Well. Okay, so I'll take it up, get it at the bar, and pour some
Yeah.
of it in mine. Give him 1, but he won't see it like.
Why do you always try to mess with
Because
people?
I want to see if I can use my conceal.
No. That's useless use of conceal. So I'm
Well,
not
I
gonna
still
allow-
want him to be able to talk to me.
You
I
can
don't
still
want him to-
steal some of his drink, but I'm not gonna allow you to make it. So.
Okay. All right, then I'll take it back away.
Okay. So yeah, he's like, oh, and he's drinking. He just wants straight up gin too. No ice. Well, there's no ice. No water.
You have a light?
Oh. Can you give me another luck check?
Luck check.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't smoke apparently.
All right. Well.
Nope.
All right.
There's a candle.
A what? A candle? Oh.
There's a candle on the table.
Look at
He just
you.
points.
Thank you.
Well, I should be.
What?
He's trash.
I know, but that was really
You
good.
just brought him another drink, so it's like. So he just ignores you when you
So
say
I'm,
what?
I'm new to this town, and I've been hearing some funny stories. You know, people saying there's ghosts in lighthouses and dolphins.
Been a maintenance worker, servicing that place for 20 years. Ain't no ghosts out there. Ain't no lot of dolphins. Dolphins? What did you say about dolphins?
Monsters. I'm assuming they're like dolphins or sharks or something. It's a monster out in the
There's
ocean.
sharks. There's bull sharks out there.
So there's no.
They ate up Jesse Holland. They ate up Jesse Holland.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So you
The
sure?
fishing's been awful for miles around here for 10 years. Fishing.
Are you fishing?
Nope, I'm a maintenance worker, but I got friends that are fishers.
So you work out at the lighthouse?
No, I'm maintenance. I'm out there. They send me out there to maintain that piece of crap.
And there's no ghosts or nothing.
Ain't no ghosts out there. I never seen nothing, never heard nothing.
Well, didn't anyone ever complain to you? You know, you seem like a friendly fellow. Like people would talk to you. Don't.
About what? Complain about what?
Well, I just know that a friend of my brother of my friend, he just quit and he won't talk about it. He won't talk about why he
That's
left the
because they're all a
lighthouse.
bunch of wusses. They're out there. They're saying, "Hey, it's me."
Well, I heard that there was a really good man that used to work there. Let's see, what was his name? It was Gary's father.
Fitch, Morris Fitch.
Yeah, I heard he was a good man. Did you know?
I knew of him.
You're younger though. Did you go to school with his kids?
No. I'm not that. I'm like 35.
Is that not how old Gary would be at this point?
18. Wait, I don't know.
You could obviously fight.
This guy's been he's in his 40s. He's been a maintenance worker for 20 years, and so this guy's in his 40s. So he was at 45.
Oh, okay.
So, and then Gary was in 1881, and so he would have been in his 30s, mid 30s.
Oh, okay.
This guy says he's in his 40s. That's what he said. That's my mistake. That was my mistake. Because he'd have to be at least 40, and he's probably closer to 45.
Okay.
Between 40 and 45. So that's what he says. He's like, no, they're 10 years younger than me.
Did you fight in the war with him?
No, I didn't go to the war.
That's good. I don't like war. This guy's got nothing. I heard his sister was a real heartbreaker, though.
You can give me a fast talk here if you want to try to get some more information out of this guy. Doubling it. Remember, double it.
Yeah, no.
Okay. She got knocked up in Ohio or something. I don't know.
Well, that's not what I asked for.
That's the information he kind of flings out.
So,
She got, no, he didn't say knocked up. She got in trouble, is what he says, in
Okay.
Ohio.
got in trouble. What kind of trouble?
I don't know. Had a baby or something. That's what I heard.
Didn't she also get married?
Yeah, after they found the baby was coming.
Wow.
Hmm.
So what do you know about this family? Like, what do you know about Gary?
Gary?
Yeah. I've heard he was like.
Gary Fitch is a hero. They put up a statue in front of the high school.
I
Good
heard
old Gary Fitch blew up a bunch of the Hun or something, or shot him. It was a newspaper article. I don't remember.
he's a war hero. Tell me about him when he was a kid. Do you know?
He had a temper. That's what I heard. And was suspended a couple times for fighting because they always picked on him because he was so goddamn ugly.
That's unfortunate.
Didn't have any friends.
Well, you wouldn't know what that feels like.
You know why he went to the war? To get away from this place. So I'll go to war. I'll go to France.
Well,
I'll blow up some of them Germans. The Bosch will blow them up, shoot them in the face.
So then he wasn't very popular.
Nope.
Did even sports make him
Do
popular?
you know what his dad did when he was off in France? Did you hear that? You hear all these bad things nobody wants to talk about. You know?
I might have, but you should remind me.
Jesse Hollins. They caught this bull shark out there in Moray Deep. And after he hooked the fish, Morris goddamn shot it with a shotgun, screaming at it, cursing at it. Went off the deep end. Crazy.
He was yelling at a shark.
He was screaming at it, screaming at a shark. And they don't want anybody to know that. Oh, it's big. It's Gary Fitz's dad. It's Gary Fitz's hero.
Well.
You know, there was no sign of Bessie Fitch when he was found dead out there.
When who was found dead?
Morris. They found him dead at the bottom of the set stairs.
So you think she killed him and ran? Wasn't she an invalid?
Ran. He was in the lighthouse.
Oh.
Yes, she was an invalid, confined to bed. But it looked like, from what they looked at it, it looked like he'd been living alone for years. So she must have died of whatever consumption or whatever she had, and then he just buried her somewhere on the island. Maybe he dumped her in the ocean. And they just kind of kept on pretending she was alive.
So
That's
you
what I
did.
say.
So she just wasn't seen for years?
Yeah. He probably went crazy. Never found a body. Never found not a bit of it. Nope.
Huh.
She's a mean old woman. That's what. Mean woman. He's finished his drink.
Oh.
Ed comes over to your table. Leo, you probably had enough, and your voice carries. So why don't you go home? Alright. He stumbles up out of his chair and stumbles towards the door.
You gonna be alright to get home? Do you need
Sir. That's the answer that comes back, and he stumbles out the door.
I should make sure he gets up the stairs alright. I go.
You roofied him.
Okay. You're heading off after him. Yeah, he gets up the steps, up to the alley. Fine. And he heads out for the street. Kind of staggering.
I just didn't want the bartender to talk to me.
No, that's fine. So you leave too.
You have a good night, Leo. It's very nice talking to you.
Nah. He's pretty drunk.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there we go. Good pizza. Anything else you want to do, Nissa? Okay. So, Thursday, the 11th.
Alright.
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna tell them that I talked to a local. Seemed to be some kind of. He was just wandering and half drunk and talked to me. And I tell him what he told me. Did you guys all hear it?
Yeah.
What's the biggest points?
Kyle was ignoring it.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't there.
Jesse Holland, the guy that body showed up all bit up, he caught a shark, and then Morris was there, and he screamed at the shark, and then shot the shark. And the guy thinks that.
That seems logical.
And he said he was going crazy over it, and was really upset. And then